a 1992 Ford Mustang Summer Edition, or feature car they called them. This car, I bought it out of a garage where it sat for 4 years, kind of abandoned, and it was a 2-owner car. It's only got 54,000 original miles on it, and I had to do quite a little bit of cleanup on it, but it looks great now. So we'll walk you around and show it to you here. All the paint on the car, except for the trunk and the rear bumper and the rear spoiler, is original, and it's in pretty good shape. There's a few little scratches here and there that had to be touched up. But here's the paint on the trunk lid, and the spoiler was long gone. It had broken off and gotten damaged somewhere, so I ordered a Cervini spoiler, which is almost an identical match to the original spoiler. In fact, I think it looks a little better because it kind of hugs the sides better. And the rear bumper had there was a little crack in the paint right here, so it was repainted. Still needs a little bit more buffing, but that'll be done before the car gets picked up. All the original exhaust is perfect. This is the original top, and it's coming a little bit loose at the back glass right there. And on each side at this front pivot point, it's got a little tear in it. But I don't see any leaks anywhere, so it's really not worth replacing the top at this point, I don't think. So the rest of it's been wet sanded and buffed out. And the bonus to this car is it has a brand new leather interior from TMI. The original leather was a little bit worn, a little bit faded. The dashboard is mint, the radio is mint. The steering wheel has just a couple little worn areas I'll show you. The armrest console is mint. The ashtray door opens and closes perfectly. The carpet's perfect. The rear inner side panels are nearly perfect. This is a really, really nice Mustang. I've had a lot of these cars, and it's got the original headliner. Only the feature cars in '92 had a black headliner and the convertible top. We'll go ahead and pop the hood. I have somebody here helping me. These are all original headlights. Car's never been hit anywhere. All the VIN tags are in place. Alright. The only modification of this car is it has a cold air intake, which was on it when I got it. I have all the original air box. It still has the coil cover. I have the original Motorcraft distributor boot. I don't like using those because condensation gets underneath them and messes up your distributor cap. It's got a new air pump that was locked up, and I have a new AC compressor for it, which will be installed by the time the car is picked up. It needs a new compressor, which, like I said, that will be done and included in the auction. It's got a brand new serpentine belt. You can see the VIN tags. There's one in the corner, one on the hood, one on the corner there, and the one on the front bumper. And the dealer stock code, July 6, 1992. With my vast experience with these cars, I can tell you it's never been hit because I can usually tell pretty well. This one's good. So we'll go ahead and start the engine for you and show you that the top works. All the power windows and locks work perfect. This car didn't run too good when I got it. It's got a new fuel pump, a new fuel filter, and an entire Motorcraft tune-up. Excuse me. Distributor cap, rotor, and plugs. The spark plug wires are original, but they were in good shape, so I reused them. The car runs great, has a ton of power. The transmission was rebuilt in 2009, which I have a receipt for, and it shifts good. I think it shifts a little firmer than a stock. So we'll go ahead and show you that the top goes down. Go ahead. There, now we can get a better look at the... Put the two rear windows down, please. All these side panels on Mustang convertibles usually crack, and what I do is I repair it on the back side with epoxy, but they usually crack again. There is a door handle surround laying in the back seat. I have to replace that too. That'll be done before the auction's over. But this is all brand new, correct leather for this car, which was white with the black piping. And actually this leather is a lot softer than the original leather. It's a lot more comfortable, and the only problem is it's very difficult to keep it clean. If you barely touch it with anything, it seems to get dirty. All the gauges work, however, the tachometer is stuck in the wrong position, which every single 1992 Mustang I've ever had the same problem. That's just a matter of taking the needle off the face and moving it, or you can replace the tachometer, but these are 1 year only tachometers. So usually what I do is I pull the needle off the face and turn it to 0, and that resets it. So you can see at idle it shows 3200. I don't know why they do that, but every single 92 Mustang I've ever had did the same thing. Here's the ashtray door. It works perfect. The armrest console is nice. It has brand new floor mats that I bought for it too. This is just a really nice car. I also restored the mat pockets so they don't sag. But everything else in the interior of the car, the door panels and everything is all original, with the exception of the upholstery itself. I also have a brand new white convertible top boot that goes with this car. So we'll take it for a little spin and you'll see how it drives. Okay, here we are in the driver's seat. You can see all the gauges are working good. Oil pressure, fuel gauge. Except for the tachometer, which I've already noted. I believe the cruise control works on this car too. The airbag light is blinking a code 52. Now that's normal when a Mustang like this sits with no power connected for several years. And what will happen is once you cycle the key 256 times, it goes out. Code 52 is a power interruption to the airbag module. It's pretty normal. I've seen it before. If it was another code, there might be a potential problem with the airbag system, but there's no... Code 52 is strictly for power input. Here we go out on the back road here. Now the transmission shifts, like I said, very well. Sorry if it's a little noisy. We got the top down. It's about 75 degrees here in Florida today. It's absolutely gorgeous out. The sound that you may hear in the background, it's got a little bit of tire noise because it sat for a long time. I have a new set of tires for it that'll be installed. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But as you can see, all the gauges work good. I changed the oil, filter, and I serviced the transmission as well. The horn works. Everything on this car works, except for the tachometer issue and currently it needs an air compressor, but that'll be fixed in the next couple days. So if you have any questions and you're looking for a real nice feature car, this is the first year of a lot of things on Mustangs. This would be the car to buy. I have a clean Florida title, and I can pick you up at the airport if need be. And if you have any questions, you can call me directly at 941-720-0300. Thank you. I also wanted to show you that the radio works. All the dash lights work. All the exterior lights work. This is just a really great car. I really would rather keep it, but unfortunately I'm in a situation where I need to sell it. So, good luck.